Hello and welcome back to After Class. We will be continuing where we left off, which, if you recall, is right when everyone decides to stop by the main character's house for no apparent reason other than to just bother you and invade your personal space. Two teachers and two of your classmates. Although one classmate is fine. I'm pretty sure he was just dragged there. But the other one, Mark, who's pretending to be your friend, it's and just kick him out. Like, kick him out in the middle of the night. Just let him sleep outside. Eh. But anyways, this is when they're gonna go on a special trip that Mark just, pulled out of his butt, out of nowhere. Just like, hey, look, I want some tickets out of nowhere. And I didn't tell you about it before. And I'm gonna invite you, this person that I just met, like, what, like 6 days ago? Yeah, I'm gonna invite you. Anyway, well, let's begin and see what happens. Oh, and also you're gonna see a character from a visual novel that's now dead. Um, you guys all know him. I don't. I don't really care about that visual novel that everybody read except me. hmm Heavy, still half awake, and without even bothering to open your eyes, you could feel that there was something weighing on you. And why is it so stuffy in here? Didn't this happen to you some time ago? It was about time to find out what this heavy, furry thing on you was, even though your eyes refused to open at first. Hmm? That unknown force was pinning you down tightly without mercy. You couldn't lift your torso, but at least you could still tilt your head to see what it was. You looked over your chest. There was some orangish fur. It wasn't too clear. The sky was still dark out there. Speaking of, what time was it? It didn't matter. You needed to know what that was. Let's see. It was orange, and it had these distinct black stripes. Orange fur with black stripes? Whatever could it be? Oh, Lars. I forgot that we share a bed for now. Of course you'd forgotten about it. Typical, because you're an idiot. Even his arm is enough to crush me. I guess I can try to wiggle myself out of his death grip. Ugh. It just dawned on you that he slept facing your face, and now you could finally feel his breath. You flinched as you felt it on your neck. That tickles and feels weird. And apparently, it was one of your sensitive spots. You really learn new things every day, huh? I won't be able to get back to sleep if I don't free myself soon. Inch by inch, you wiggle your way out, but he suddenly pulled you and mumbled, please, don't go. He nuzzled your neck and did that thing called mlem before letting you go. That was cute. If only you had your phone with you right now. Eh, not the time to get distracted. He finally let me go by himself, though. I should really go back to sleep before I lose my sleepy. Yeah. Huh? What now? Hey, I'm awake. You really are hard to wake up. My hands are sore from shaking you back to reality. We're gonna deal with whatever these kids want us to do today, and you were here sleeping in. I swear. Wait, where am I? Is this a dream? Oi, are you even listening to me? Huh? Oh, what's happening here? Am I being sent to the past? Or is it one of the memories I've forgotten? Earth to Nero. Oh, Herbert. Herbert? No, you're not calling me that again. I'm gonna tell Mom. Sorry, brother. That's fine. Go clean yourself, and we'll see each other downstairs. Okay. All done. Now I should go downstairs. What's taking you so long? We're leaving soon. Sorry, I didn't know how to turn on the shower. Geez, you're so helpless. You should have asked me. I know. Sorry. You're fine, silly. Let's go downstairs. Okay. Sorry for taking so long, everyone. Up? Huh? Oh, whoa, I'm shaking. What's wrong? Wake up! Isn't that Lars's voice? Wake up, Nero. Hmm? Hey, good morning. It appeared that Lars was gently shaking your shoulders to wake you up, and it worked. Although you noticed, well, more like smelled something weird. Was it you, or was it something else? Something that smelled good was emanating from Lars, apparently. Was he in the kitchen before waking me up? Is he awake yet, Lars? Oh. How late is it? No, we're still fine. But you have to go wash your face or take a shower now. Your choice. I think I'll take a shower. Thanks for waking me up, Lars. Don't mention it. I'll go back to the kitchen. He was in the kitchen. Well, thinking about it won't get my body clean, so I need to get up and clean myself before the others start nagging me for it. Especially Mark. Stupid Mark. Whoa, it's busy here. Well, it didn't exactly look busy. In fact, there was only Anders stretching his body and Mark flopped across the couch. But it sure did feel busy. Good morning, Anders. Ah, morning. Is he okay? You pointed at Mark, who resembled a melting pocket watch from the Persistence of Memory painting. It was something. He's fine. Well, he doesn't look fine to me, but Anders knows him much more than I do. Really, he's just not a morning person. Ah, I see. What he said. Well, I'm gonna go take a shower now. Take your time. Wait, Mark. What? Are we staying for the night? Yeah. But we will be home before dawn. Okay. Anders looked at you and shrugged before he went back to his stretching routine. With that, you headed to the bathroom and took a warm shower. Ew, refreshing. Let's pick something to wear and pack some clothes after. Not sure why I do that, even. All of my daily wear is just the same thing, except each of them got some palette swaps. Gotta pack some underwear because I don't want to repeat the same incident. What incident? Hey, breakfast's done. Do you want to eat something before we leave? Well, I don't know if I can stomach anything this early, though. You don't have to if you don't want to. You can always eat the food on our way there. I see. I think I'll join you guys. Give me a bit, I'll be there. Alrighty. What are you doing? Just finishing packing. Oh, you didn't pack last night? No, well, I don't really need that many clothes to begin with, so it wasn't that hard. Okay then. Well, we'll be waiting in the kitchen. Don't take too long. I won't. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Well, whatever it is, that can wait. For now, I should head to the kitchen, or I'll never hear the end of it from Mark. Why Mark, of all people? Once you finish packing everything, you put your bag in the living room and head to the kitchen real quick. There he is. The first thing you noticed was Mark leaning against the counter, playing on his phone while Mr. Parker did the dishes. Anders, on the other hand, was eating some dried seaweed by the corner. If you're worried about the chair, don't worry. I'm not eating breakfast. Just like yesterday, there wasn't enough chairs for everyone, but luckily, Anders and Mr. Parker weren't eating their breakfast. At least to you, a measly seaweed sheet didn't count as breakfast. As for Mr. Parker, he was literally doing the dishes. Me neither. I have the seaweed snack, so go ahead and sit down. Is that really enough? Yeah. If you say so. After you got seated, Mark followed and sat across you, next to Coach Gill. So, you're up now? Pretty much. It was funny to see Mark having his moment this morning, and it was fun while it lasted. I kinda want to see the early morning Mark more often. You'll see it a lot if you hang out with me more often. I'll keep that in mind. No. So, did you sleep well with Big Kitty over there? Oh yes, I slept good. Please swallow your food before talking. You say it like you don't do it all the time, Parker. Yeah, what he said. Gulp. I'm sorry. Well, that's good. How about you, Lars? Did you sleep well? Yeah. It was good. Was it? Really? It didn't sound good to me. You got a feeling that Mark was deliberately getting on Lars's nerves. It didn't really work, though, since it looked like he was lost in thought. Let's see what happens if I speak up. Hey, geez, Mark, would you not antagonize him so? It really was good. Right. I'm sorry, Big Kitty. I'm not quite awake yet. That's okay. Well, things suddenly got awkward. How about you guys? Did you sleep well? It was fine. It would be better if I slept next to you. You rolled your eyes and took a bite out of your food. It was fine. I'm used to sleeping on the floor all the time. Something you're used to? What kind of place do you stay in, Anders? No, I can't say that. Not in front of everyone. I see. And I'm pretty sure Mr. Stone there slept really great because he was snoring the whole night non-stop. I did? Oh, you sure did. No wonder Mark's so irritable today. He didn't sleep well at all, it seems like. Good. Well, since we're done eating stuff, let's head out as soon as we can. We don't want to miss the bus, do we? What's the rush? We have about 20 minutes before departure, and the bus stop is only 5 minutes away. Alright. You always go for a walk after a meal. Hey, you know me. But I think Mr. Stone is right. We should go there early. The earlier the better. That's fine by me. How about the others? No objections. What he said. I'm fine with that. I'm with Lars. Now that we have reached a conclusive decision, let's grab our stuff and head out. Everyone started grabbing their things and was getting ready to go outside, but Mark made sure that everything was taken care of. He also told everyone to check for anything that you might have missed, any lights, not turning off the stove, running tap water, and so on. Once everything was in the clear, all of you took off for the bus stop near Publix. On the way to Publix, you noticed that Lars wasn't really himself. Since you didn't want to draw attention, you asked him over a text. Well, I'm glad I got him one, or I wouldn't know how to ask him. Once you pressed send, you looked at him briefly before walking towards the bus stop, signed to talk with Anders. Never thought I'd be out here when there's practically almost no one here. I suppose you don't have any reason to go out here this early. Yeah, I'm usually still drooling over my pill around this hour. That's fair. It's a little bit weird. Usually this place is bustling with life. Well, not exactly. This town is not the most crowded place I've ever stayed in. Seeing it like this makes this town feel a little bit lonely. But at the same time, it feels peaceful and makes me appreciate it a bit more. Yeah, I think I know how you feel. Oh, you do? To some extent, yeah. I see. I think that's the end of the conversation. You squatted by the bench where you saw Mark being himself. Let's see. I check my phone. I don't care about the other three. Maybe Lars replied. Let's see if I got a new message. Oh yeah, he did. But he only said that he's fine. I should talk to him then. Exactly. There was no reason for you to do this anyway. Everyone was busy with their own thing. You approached Lars, who was leaning against Publix's exterior wall. What's up? Hey kiddo, not much. Hey, I'm not a kid. Just joking. I've never heard you call me kid though. What's up with that? Huh? Pretty sure I've called you that before. He did. That's not the important thing right now. Yeah. You've been quiet today. Are you really okay? Yes, I'm okay. Are you sure? I'm really sure. If you say so. Sorry to make you worry, kid. You don't like it when I call you that? Fine, it's fine. No, it's fine. I just want you to look at me as an adult, that's all. But I can't tell you that, can I? I see. I'm glad to hear that then. Anything on your mind? Do you want to sit with me on the bus? Would you like to sit next to me later? Oh, yeah. Sure. Yay! Why does he look so, unenthused by that? He patted your head and smiled at you. His hand... it was shaking? Well, anyway, I'm glad that you're okay. But I'm going back now. Talk to you later. Alrighty. You walk back to where you were previously. Huh. I don't want to talk to Mark at all. Let's go see what Gil wants or is doing. I'm actually curious what he's up to. Hey, Coach Gil. Hey, Nero. You look happy today. Anything good happen? Not exactly, but I can't wait until we get there. Oh, I didn't know that you like the ocean. Hehe, that's not really the reason I'm excited. Oh, then what is it? Secret. Aw, come on, you can't do that. Now I'm all curious. The fact that he has his tail wagging made you even more curious. You'll see. Ugh. Good thing he was cute, or you'd be upset right now. Is he? Fine. I will see you later. Hehe. Suddenly, Mark sprang to life and hopped off the bench. The bus is here. Let's hop on. That was quite the change. Oh, it's already here? Neat. Hey, Gilbert, wait for me. Gil. Ugh, you get the point. Hey, if you two are gonna have a lover squirrel, do it when you're inside, or do it after we got in. You're in the way. Ah, sorry. Wow, he's feisty today. Haha, you don't have to say that, Mr. Stone. He looked so guilty. I think Anders is right. Hahaha. Yeah. Everyone got in. Only you and Lars remained outside the bus. What are you two waiting for? Come on. Let's go, Lars. He still doesn't look too good. I really wonder what's up with him. Upon getting on the bus, you noticed that there was no one else inside. The only group getting on it was you and company. Well, I wasn't expecting this. It made sense in a way. It was only the start of the semester. Everyone was still busy with their schoolwork. Your group decided to occupy the seats in the back, where they were arranged like an old-fashioned train. I'm taking the window seat! Wait, I want the window seat! There's a lot of empty seats. If you want the window seat, you can sit behind me. You asked Lars to sit together, but for some reason you felt like you needed to ask permission from Mark. Why from Mark? Ugh! I'm gonna sit with Lars. Is that okay? What made you feel like you needed to ask me? I don't know. Do what you want to do, not what you're asked to do. Okay. Well, Lars, let's sit down. Do you want to sit near the window? I think I'd like that. Okay then, after you. This is exciting. Hey Mark, What is it? How long are we gonna be sitting here? You'll see. Ugh, fine. I will see. At least, I'm sitting next to Lars. But then again, Lars didn't look talkative at the moment. I guess he's just thinking hard about something. The bus departing to Waterfront Village is about to close its doors in 5 minutes, and a ticket check is about to commence. Please have your tickets or passes ready for inspection. Thank you. A ticket check? Is this 1995? Oh, God. Oh, yeah, the ticket. Here's yours and Big Kitty's. Mark handed out the tickets for each of you, and you kept it in your pocket. Thanks, Mark. After a moment, the conductor greeted you and asked you to provide your ticket. You showed him yours and Lars's, and he punched the tickets. Not literally, but with a ticket punch. How exciting for someone like you. I didn't know conductors still existed, let alone these ticket punch thingies. How does that work? How much are you getting paid every day? Do you like your job? The poor conductor was smiling awkwardly as he answered countless questions from Mark. Just let him do his job. Yeah, shut up, Mark. Everyone's ticket was punched and the conductor left. Shortly after, you heard the same jingle from earlier. The bus will be departing shortly. Oh, here we go! This is it, my first trip with my friends. Quote, unquote. And my professors. Nero. Hmm? Just letting you know that I'm actually car sick. Oh. That's why he's been so quiet. I didn't know that. You look fine on the bus yesterday. Well, was toughing it out. But I'm fine on shorter trips. But this is a long one. He got so nervous, he used but twice. Well... Show understanding. I hope you won't get too sick, Lars. Yeah, me too. Before you continue, we don't have the beachwear assets as of now, so it'll appear as the basic character sets. Please accept our sincerest apologies. Side images will also appear incorrectly. Ah, finally here. I know, right? My ass hurt from sitting too long. The air feels really fresh here. Oh yeah, it does feel a lot lighter here than in Highwell. I bet, especially since this is a small village, there is little to no pollution. Oh yeah, here's your game console. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, you'd better. I sacrificed it so you wouldn't get bored during the trip. I'll give you an extra tip when we have the time for ourselves. Not interested. Wait. Lars noticed the bushes over there were rustling. He watched the bushes as he shifted from his stance into a fighting position. His tail was moving from side to side, and that wasn't a good thing for tigers. Rawr! Whoa! A tiger man jumped out of the bush, as if he were about to catch his prey. As agile as that tiger was, Lars was faster. He whacked the other tiger with his fist on the head before he had a chance to get closer. What was that about? Holy crap, that startled me. Mark was the first one to say something, but that didn't sound like the Mark you know and love. It wasn't necessarily a bad thing either. That was the first time I saw you like that, Mark. I mean, that was nothing too bad. Hey, I'm still here, you know. Right, what do you want? I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Torahiko, but for the sake of simplicity, let's just call me Tora. I heard you guys were coming here today, so I waited here. Ah, right, I remember. We're gonna stay the night in this Big Cat's Inn. Although, I'm not sure why he was here in the first place. Let's just say that I want to make your trip easier. But that's not important. I'll bring you to the inn right away. We'd appreciate that. Right, you guys are going to the beach, yes? That's what we plan to do. Well, you guys are lucky then. It would have taken you 5 or 6 hours to get there back then, but they recently made a shortcut. So it'll take you around 1 or 2 hours. I don't know how they did it, but boy, I'm grateful for that. No more car trips. Sorry, coach, but we're going there whether you like it or not. Yikes, you remind me of one of my friends. You think so? That friend of yours must be boring. Mark. Sorry about that. Please don't mind what he says that much. That's just how he is, you know, stick in the mud, annoying. He butts into everybody's business. Haha, that's okay. You remind me of someone I used to know too. That's for another time. You guys must be exhausted, yes? Let's hop on. Here we are at my family's inn. Are you sure this rundown inn is where we'll be staying tonight? Hey, you're not supposed to say that in front of the owner's son. Kidding aside, we're thriving. Sorta. I gotta thank you guys though. Our village is not doing well nowadays. We barely have visitors. Really? I'd have thought this place would have had a lot of tourists. Well, truth be told, there's no attraction in here other than the one made by my friend. Not to mention this was more child's play than a real attraction, to be honest. Anyway, let's not bring the mood down. You guys are going to the beach, yes? Let me give you a ride, so I can slack off once in a while. After you put your belongings in your room, that is. When you're done, just come back here and we'll get going. Okay, Tora, thank you so much. Don't mention it. He's a nice guy, isn't he? You trust people too easily. Huh? I don't like him. What? Not you too, Lars. I can have 2 tigers in my life, or more if I want. I think you two are just jealous because the Tora guy is another big cat. No, we're not. For real though, it's hard not to like him. What about me? Me too. What has gotten into them? You guys are fine. I agree with you. I wonder if I can get his number. I don't think you should do that. I'd have to agree with Anders here. You two are no fun. Let's just bring our stuff inside. Oh, Coach Gill, you're here. We thought you wandered somewhere else. Oh yeah, needed to get some fresh air. Suspicious. What? That's what it is. You guys ready? Yeah. You can sit in the front, Nero. We'll take the rear seats. Huh? Oh, okay. Hop on. Okay, don't mind if I do. Mark? Do you have more antihistamines? You don't need more, you'll be fine. Okay. I don't think I know your names yet. I'm Nero. From left to right, Anders, Mark, and Lars. Nice to meet you. Torahiko signaled you to lean in closer because he needed to say something. I feel like these two don't really like me. Do you know why? Was he talking about Mark and Lars? Is it that obvious? I don't know, but Lars isn't the most talkative, and Mark is... well, Mark is Mark. He's super annoying. Just ignore him. Haha, I getcha. Please continue. On the back row, that's Coach Gill and Mr. Parker. Honorifics? They're your teachers? Ah, yeah. Coach Gill's my coach in high school and university. Nero's #1 coach. Whatever you say. And Mr. Parker is my English professor. Thanks for taking us around, Tora. Haha, nice to meet you all. Oh, I'm sorry to say this, but my dad's car's air conditioning doesn't work, so we'll have to open the windows. Is that okay? Fine by me. Yeah. Great. Once again, sorry about that. It's good for you if you get carsick too. Better get that fresh air in your lungs. It's fine. We're thankful that you wanted to give us a ride. Don't mention it. I just want to slack off. Aw, but you shouldn't do that too often. I getcha. He extended his left hand, but quickly realized that he shouldn't do that. You could sense some malicious intent coming from Lars and Mark. Oh boy, this wouldn't go well. Make sure to fasten your seatbelt. We're going full speed ahead. Everyone in the back ready? More or less. Let's go! Here we are. It looks empty. What did you expect? It's spring. He also told us that they barely have visitors nowadays. Well, on the brighter side, you guys have the beach all to yourselves. I called the owner to put a parasol and a mat there for you guys. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Just think of it as my personal thank you. Oh, if you guys need to get changed, there are several stalls near that green building over there. Great, I'll do so then. I'll, just remove my shirt. Huh? What about I don't know what you're talking about. Same, my pants are comfortable enough for me. Then Lars and I will get changed, along with Mark. I'd ask Parker to tag along, but he has been sporting his beach clothes since this morning. Haha, you got me. I had another set of pants beneath this one. You gotta be kidding me. Great, I'll be drinking Ramun in the green building if you need me. Ramun? Never heard of it? Nope. I'll get one for you if you want. Mr. Parker and Anders, isn't it? Ah, just call me Parker. Cool, I can do that. Isn't that carbonated drink, yes? I'll pass, thank you. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you, Tora. Ah, okay. Hey, do you two even want to get changed? I think I'm fine. Me too. What? We're here to have fun! Come with me, both of you. Since Lars and Mark were sort of unwilling to go, Coach Gill had to somewhat drag those two across the sand. It baffled you that Coach Gill had the strength to do that. Anyway, what say you, Nero? No, oop, the hell? I'm good. That's fine. Thanks for the offer, though. Don't worry about it. I guess I'll head there now. He looks genuinely sad. I feel a little bad for him. Do you think he was expecting a yes from Nero? I think so. What do you mean? The way he looked at you. Huh? What about it? It almost looked like he found someone else in you. Yeah, that's what I thought. He did say that Nero especially reminded him of someone he used to know. He did say that, but I don't know about that. It's because you're dense at times, Nero. Ah. Can you not scare me like that all the time? That's what we do best. What are you guys talking about? Seems like nothing important. Anyway, where's Lars? Huh? He was with me just a while ago. I think he went to talk with Tora. Oh? I wonder why. Why don't you ask them yourselves? They're walking towards here. Oh. Oh, did you forget something? No, but your tiger friend asked me to stay here. Why not join us here? Ah, is that okay though? I don't really care, to be honest. The others don't seem to be bothered about it either. Ah, no, you guys have your fun. Aw, I won't force you then. Just come here if you need company. Thanks, Nero. I'll keep that in mind. But can I borrow you for a bit? Yeah, sure thing. Well guys, I'll be back. Don't take too long or we'll start without you. Hey. Well, what do you need? Those are your friends, aren't they? Technically, not all of them. Right, 2 of them are your teachers. Technically, I only know them a week, so I wouldn't exactly say that they're my friends. Yeah, but yes, they are my friends. Why do you ask? I just want you to know that even if you might think that you have things in control right now, you actually don't. You might want to make everyone happy, but from my experience, no one can do that. I'm not telling you not to enjoy it or try, but one day you'll have to make a decision. and you'll want to be stern and consistent about it. When I was around your age, I regretted that I didn't make that decision and just let life take its course. I knew that the first time I saw you. I saw my younger self and my dearest friend in you, and I don't want you to experience what I did. I'm sorry. I might have crossed the line. You probably didn't want to hear that from someone you barely know. No, that's fine. Thanks for reminding me, Tora. I'll think of what you said. Good. Well, now go out there and have fun. Yeah, especially after that super awkward conversation. I'm going now, Tora. See you later. Now, where were we? Right, here comes my summer Wait, it's only spring. It's not even a vacation. Well, I'm here anyway. Let's go. Guys, wait for me! Makes it seem like it's so special or something. It's just a random day. Just hurry up! You guys really started without me? At least not all of us. Your big kitty is waiting for you there. Only Lars understands me. You're the only one who's been spending time with him, so that's fair. I gotta mess with Anders now. You have fun. But I thought we were gonna have fun together. Just hurry up and ask your big kitty to stop sulking over there. Fine. Ah, you're here. Why aren't you joining the others? I was waiting for you. Ugh, my heart, my feelings. Well, now I'm here. Let's join the others. There are 2 groups there, Mark and Anders, and Parker and Gil. And that means... Which group are we joining? I see what you mean. Anders was sitting under the parasol and Mark was bothering him. Then there was Mr. Parker being chased by Coach Gil. How about we convince Anders and Mark to play with us in the water? That's fine by me, kiddo. Ugh. Just messing with you. As you walked closer, it was clear what Mark had been doing. He was digging in the sand. What was that for? Oh, hey, Nero, Lars. Why are you digging holes? He said he was finding treasures. Manila clams. I didn't say that. Huh? But you clearly did. You should stop playing that game. What game? I don't really know, but I saw him digging up clams in that game. It won't be easy to find them without the proper equipment. The best time to dig is during the low tide. You should look around for those coin-sized depressions. Sometimes you'll see water squirting up from them, too. Just make sure to refill each hole after digging, so people won't trip on the holes. Yeah, I get you, big kitty. Anyway, you two aren't going to join them. Nero wants to convince you two to join them first. Why is that? We're here to have fun together, right? Yeah, and? So we should stick together. I'm having fun. But you haven't changed your clothes, even. I'm not too fond of the water. But at least take off your shirt. Isn't it a little bit hot here? I'm fine. Though, maybe you should just leave him be. Hey, come here, all of you! Thump. Lars grabbed the beach ball and threw it back to the sea. In a bit, coach. Thump. That was the second time it hit Lars. Come on, we're bored! Maybe you should let them be. Must you hit me with that massive ball twice? Apparently 3rd times the charm didn't apply here. It only took 2 hits in the head to flip Lars off. Lars grabbed the beach ball and ran towards Coach Gil. Being a big cat, it was easy for him to outrun him. Thump, crack, snap. Those were the noises you heard after Lars managed to catch him. Ouch! Gilbert! No! Name's Gil! Rest in peace, Coach. That's enough visual representation to know that I shouldn't mess with Lars. You're right. You took a mental note so that you wouldn't be in Coach Gil's position somehow. Well, if you guys aren't joining, then I'm going. Wait. I'll go. Having a change of heart, Anders? Huh. I don't want to pressure you, though. No, I'm here to have fun with you guys. If I'm going to sit under the parasol all day, I'm better off going home. Aw, really? Awesome! You can go. I'll take off my shirt. Damn, I was hoping you'd sit here so I could join you. No, mister. You're going with me. Fine, fine. I can nap later. Hey, before you go... Sunscreen. Yes, we need that. Before you start asking questions, so just start spraying this on yourself. Haha, okay. Here, I'm done. You always know people best, Mark. Does he? Is it because he's so annoying and he butts into people's business? Nothing to it. Everyone. Ow, my arm. You made an audible gasp when you saw those 3 hunks standing shirtless in front of you. What kind of situation is this? Beefcake party, perhaps? You're here! How did it go? Did you manage to convince them? Somehow Anders decided to have fun with us. You did good then. He patted your head. That was good. Maybe a little bit embarrassing because the others were watching. Hehe. Coach Kill, apparently not having learned his lesson, hit Lars on the face one more time with the beach ball. Gil's ball revenge, commence! I'm gonna kill you! Huh, I didn't know that they were this close. Haha, yeah, Gil likes to mess with Lars. I'm glad to see them having fun, especially Lars. It doesn't happen often, yeah? Oh, you knew? Yeah, it was really unfortunate what happened to him. I tried to help him, but he didn't want me to. Then you came in and broke his wall. Don't know what you told him or what you did to him, but I'm glad that you did. I don't know what I did either. Huh, well, it worked out just fine in the end. That's all that matters. Huh, where's the big kitty and Coach Gil? When you looked over, the first thing that you noticed was shirtless Anders. His nipple piercing, to be exact. Face up here, Nero. Right, sorry. I didn't know that you had a piercing. Oh, yeah. I just noticed it. That looks good on you. You guys are embarrassing me right now. Ha. I thought you'd start lecturing him by now, Mr. Stone. Why would I do that? I don't know. Anyway, you guys haven't answered my question. Where are those two? I'm here. Why are you running out of breath? Lars, he wouldn't stop chasing me, and I had to hide and bail on him. Maybe it would be wise to not hit me with your beach ball. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm tapping out. Done already? Yeah, you guys have fun without me. Lame. Weren't you the one who wanted to take naps? Nap can wait. You need to build up your energy some more, Nero. Yeah, that also can wait. I'm going now. Phew, I haven't stayed outdoors this long. Feels a little bit good. Maybe a little bit thirsty. You sheltered yourself under the parasol all by yourself, away from the sun while enjoying the sound of the sea. It made you feel mentally refreshed for some reason. Didn't know you needed that until now. Although it didn't change the fact that you were still thirsty. Maybe there was something to drink inside the icebox? Sure enough, there were some carbonated drinks in it. Maybe Mark bought these. Maybe I should ask Mark before drinking it. Hey Mark! Huh? What is it? Can I drink these drinks in the green box thingy? I'm a little bit thirsty. Sure thing. These are for us. Thanks. No. Thanks for asking me. I appreciate that. No problem. I guess I'll be drinking this. Ah, how refreshing. I needed that. You sat there as you watched the others play in the water. I'm glad that they're getting along. Oh, so you're here. I thought you went somewhere else. Oh, Lars. Yeah, sorry for not letting you know, but I needed to rest up. Understandable. I thought I saw Tora here. Where did he go? He said he needed to make a phone call? You're looking for him? No, not at all. Oh, why are you bringing your backpack? Oh, I needed some help. Hmm? Can you spray this for me? Sunscreen? Yeah. You know, you can just bring the sunscreen here. You didn't have to take your backpack with you. Right. But yeah, one needs to reapply it after swimming. That makes sense. Well? Yeah, sure thing, Lars. It said that you needed to shake it before using it, so you did it for a few seconds before spraying it on Lars. I wonder if I have to rub it in? Maybe I should, since that's what I did when I used it on me. And I saw Mark doing it, that's why I did it. Where should I start? You placed your hand on Lars's strong shoulders and started rubbing it. That almost felt unnecessary, but it had to be done. Yes, it's for the sunscreen. No wonder he looks so attractive in tank tops. Those shoulders are something to kill for, at least to me. Not wanting to feel like you're taking advantage of the situation, you lowered your hand, now touching his back. His fur was still slightly damp, and you sprayed some more of the sunscreen before you rubbed it some more. You had this impulse to hug him from behind, for some reason. Maybe that's a little weird. Well, that's the only option I have. I guess not. I'll be weirded out if someone did it to me. Well, we're done with your back. You can do the rest, no? Yeah, I'll be fine with the rest. Thank you, kiddo. Ugh, I'm not a kid. Haha, it's so cute seeing you like this. Do you want me to help you with the sunscreen? I'll be fine. I'm not going out there anytime soon. Okay then. I'm a little bit sleepy though. You can rest your head on my shoulder, if you want. Maybe I'll do that. I don't mind, really. I know. Neither of you said anything. Maybe that wasn't needed after all. Let the gentle breeze of the ocean and the sound of the waves do the talking, as you two sat under the parasol together in companionable silence. Until Lars decided to break the silence, that is. It's been a while since we did this, huh? Huh? Isn't this our first time going out together? Ah, you're right. Maybe I'm just tired. Huh. I need to go for a bit. I forgot to give this back to Mark. I'll be back. Ah. Okay. Awkward. So much for resting my head on his shoulder. He left with a rush and left his backpack here. You would give it back to him, but if he was avoiding you, then what's the point? Huh. What is this? One big mistake Lars had made today, bringing the backpack with him. There was something that fell out of it when he dashed away from you, and it piqued your curiosity. It's not a breach of privacy if the thing is literally in front of me. Pretty sure that logic wasn't right, but you convinced yourself that it was valid anyway. Isn't this... You hurried to grab your backpack to see if yours was still in there. It was still securely strapped inside your backpack. How is this possible? What is this I'm feeling? Anger, confusion, distrust, those feelings spiraled into something big that ended up making you feel what people would call betrayal. That escalated really quickly. Despite that, you made sure that you didn't let it out of control. No, I shouldn't lose my cool right here. I need to talk with Lars. I had a feeling that I'd seen him, but I didn't give it much thought. It's different now. I have to make sure. You went back to the beach and saw Lars carrying his backpack. He was looking around. Maybe he realized that his pendant was gone. He's obviously hiding this from me. Hey, Lars? Yes? What are you doing? I'm, just pacing around. Are you hiding something from me? What are you saying all of a sudden? I might be naive, but I know you're hiding something from me. Don't you think that you, of all people, should stop the act already? Here, explain this. You shoved the pendant to his chest with force. Fear crossed his face, and his mouth opened slightly. Please just tell me. Don't you think I deserve to know this? I've spent my whole life trying to figure out the purpose of this thing. I don't know. I'm desperate, and you're the only lead I have. Calm down, Nero. He was right. Acting with your emotions right now would make things go south. You're right. I shouldn't have pressured you like that. You must have your own reason to hide that from me. I don't have the right to be mad at you or anything, even though I'm really frustrated right now. You have the right. I'm sorry I've kept this secret from you. I can't tell you everything right now, but I promise I'll tell you all. Down to the last detail when the time is right. How can I believe you right now, especially with the fact that I just found out that you've been hiding something this important from me the whole time? Ha, this is a mess. I won't ask you to believe me, but I'm being sincere right now. I don't know. I need some time. I'll see you later. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. You're making me feel like I'm the bad guy here. I'm sorry for making you feel like that. He pulled you into a hug. It felt warm and very comforting. Please don't go. How could you stay mad at him like that? Especially that he was being a big baby right now. Let's just sit down. Okay. Please, at least tell me why you have the other pair of my pendant. Do you remember around 17 years ago? No, not fully. My memories are just a blur. I can't make any sense of them. I see. That would explain that you don't remember me. I didn't know at first, but I had some suspicions. Yet, I was guilty of being happy about it. Why were you happy about me not remembering you? Remember what I said about a change is what you need. I just wanted to start anew. Why would you do that? I regretted something that happened in the past. Can you tell me about what happened? No, I'm sorry. That's one of the many things I can't tell you. At least not yet. That was naive of you to expect him to hand the answer to you. Fine, I can understand that. At some point, I just wanted to tell you that we knew each other, but your parents stopped me from doing that. Remember when you dropped your pendant the second time? That's when your parents stopped me from telling you. My parents are in on this too? Not surprising to you somehow. Yes, and I'm not supposed to tell you, but I feel like you need to know. It would mean bad news to me if they found out that I told you this, but I'm willing to take the risk, especially after I hid this from you for too long. I'm still not completely convinced, but I won't tell them that you told me. Thank you. Back to what happened around 17 years ago. You just moved to Highwell, and one day I found you wandering all by yourself, and you somehow hurt one of your arms. I cheered and patched you up, and we were fast friends ever since. I think I remember that. You do? Yeah, I've been having strange dreams lately. It was almost like someone else's memories. I wasn't sure if it was just a dream or my memories too. I see. That still doesn't explain why you have the other pair, though. Yeah, something really bad happened, and your family had to move out so that you wouldn't have to relive that incident. Which I'm really sorry. It's something I can't tell you. What? Incident? Gah. Don't let go. I'm scared. We'll be fine, I promise you. What was that? Are you okay? I'm fine. Just continue what you wanted to say. Okay, anyway, fast forward to several months later, you had to move out, like I said. So, you just randomly gave me this pendant as a parting gift? No, I wasn't the one who gave you this pendant. No? I didn't even know when you left. Everything just happened so fast, and you disappeared from our lives just like that. That wasn't like anything you had been hoping for. There was some reassurance at least, although it didn't change the fact that it irked you more than anyone knew. Lars apparently was aware of it, so he didn't try to pet your head like he usually would. You had the question that you'd been looking for after all these years. But why did you feel so empty like ever? One answer led to another question. That never-ending cycle. Incident? What kind of incident? Why can't I remember any of it? Why didn't my parents stop Lars from telling me? Why did we leave Highwell so suddenly? What is going on? Mark was the one who gave this to me. Mark? That was a name that you didn't expect to hear at this moment. Yeah, I remember it clearly. It was him. This is getting even more confusing. I don't even know if I want to know anymore. Haha, let's just forget it. We're supposed to be having fun right now. As you wish. I hope one day you can tell me why, Lars. I'm sorry. Please stop apologizing. Okay. Hey, Lars? Yes? Can I ask you to not tell the others about this? I can do that. Thank you. Thank you for not abandoning me after knowing that I lied to you. It's okay. It's not like you did it by choice. Still. No more. I don't want to talk about it today. Okay. I'm so conflicted right now, but I can't stay mad at him too long anyway. He's too cute. God, you're so stupid. Such was the life of a love-struck person. Love-struck? No, no way. Who are you talking with? Nothing. And that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Obviously, there's some stuff that the main character and Lars need to talk about. Like, memory related. The fact that Lars and pretty much everyone else probably knows the main character, but they won't tell him. Which is kind of messed up if you think about it. And the only reason that I would think that something like this would be technically okay would be if something really bad happened in the past and everyone was just like, oh, well, he doesn't remember. Well, then I guess that's fine. Let's just not bring it up. But if the main character is suffering from amnesia and he really wants to remember, then, at least offer some information. Don't just sort of be like, yeah, I don't know you at all. Oh, this pendant? It's nothing. Oh, your parents told me not to tell you. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you anything at all, though. Let's forget about it. And also, this brings up something that I really hate about this main character, is that something bad happens, and then he's like, oh, well, I guess that's it, or I'm just gonna move on, or no use thinking about it. Oh, this character's cute, so I'm not gonna think about it. That's, like, so infuriating. Like, I personally don't do that. If something happens, I need to know. Or, like, at the very least, I will press the issue. I just will forget about it and then move on, and then just, it's, like, it never gets brought up again. Especially when it's something this important, as lost memories. But that's one of the many issues that I have with this visual novel. Not that I'm any better at writing, but, still. Ugh. Anyways. There was a scene in the bus that I kind of accidentally skipped. By accidentally skipped, I mean that I picked the wrong choice. And it was where, you know how Lars is, like, saying that he's car sick? So you can just say, like, oh, I hope you feel better. But then the other one is just like, oh, do you want to rest your head on my shoulder? And then if you say yes, or if you pick that, I mean, you'll trigger a whole bunch of things where basically Mark offers him antihistamines to sort of knock him out. So that he'll just sort of sleep through the whole bus ride. And it has a whole bunch of more dialogue, but honestly, this update it ends up being almost 2 hours because I'm recording this outro after the fact. After I'd finished editing the whole video. So, yeah. Let me tell you, by the end of this update, I'm already like, ugh, God, just let it finish already. It's not that this visual novel is bad, it's just that sometimes it feels like a chore to read, especially because of the characters. Anyways, yeah. So, thank you all for watching / listening. If you would like to play After Class yourself, you can find it over on itch, and I'm pretty sure that the creator or the Patreon has a link directly to it, which I will obviously post links to down in the description. And that's it for now, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.